Hi, I want to talk about the topic of the Mayan fifth night cycle of time. On my website, www.omsh.net, omsh.net, last year, in August of 2007, on the About Us page, I put a short description of the Mayan fifth night cycle of time. And the basis of this fifth night cycle in times past, the Mayan fifth night of cycle of time, has always involved the hardship economically, and that is to say financially and materially, upon the people of the planet. It's been a time that has been stressful materially and financially upon the people of Earth. And it would have begun, it did begin, last November of 2007, and it is now approaching its end in mid-November of 2008. And so I learned recently a principle about Magi astrology in terms of the transits, and sometimes one author had said on the internet in a very excellent newsletter that she puts out about Magi astrology that the transits in more strongly at the end of the cycle, at the end of the transit. Now, what we notice about the Mayan fifth night cycle of time is that, and it's not completed obviously at the time that I'm making this video, this flip video, is October 27th. So what we see is that it is apparent, since it began mid-November of 2007, we can see that now here we are nearing approximately the end, maybe another few weeks, and the end of this Mayan fifth night cycle of time will come, and we see that it's ending more strongly in terms of its effects financially, materially, being stressful upon the people of the planet. So a greater question, skipping the locational astrology of the continent that I'm currently on, which is North America, and specifically the country of America, skipping that knowledge, skipping the research behind that, and some concerns regarding the astrology that we face at some point ahead in the near future during what is known as the sixth day Mayan cycle of time, which should begin in the latter part of November of 2008. To keep focused on the Mayan cycles of time, what I'm making this video for, and the reason that I'm creating this, is to simply ask what's your ideas, or what's your knowledge or research about the coming Mayan sixth night cycle of time, which, as I understand it, will begin in November, about mid-November of 2009, and lasts for approximately 1 year, ending in the November of 2010. Now, I have a very intuitively strong idea about what this might mean. And, however, there's a lot of disinformation and a lot of misinformation about this topic. So, my purpose here in creating this YouTube video is to simply say, hey, if you're a fellow researcher, maybe you've got no research skills. Maybe you're just someone who knows somebody, like a Mayan elder or someone initiated into the Mayan calendar. Wouldn't we be so fortunate? But someone who has some ideas that is outside the realm of the prevalent disinformation, misinformation on the topic. If you have such ideas or maybe some resources or some references, you can post to the comments below this video, and maybe we can learn more together what the coming sixth night Mayan cycle of time might mean for humanity on this planet. It's a fascinating topic because, as I mentioned from the beginning, about August 2007, I posted about the fifth night Mayan cycle of time that would begin in November of 2007 and last until about mid-November of 2008. That it would be a hard time financially and materially upon the people of the earth. Trying to, at that time, myself trying to discern and disseminate and intuit between so much garbage, if you will, and so much disinformation or simple misinformation on the topic. But we see now that it's absolutely relevant, not just locally, not just nationally, but on a worldwide scale. And I say that as somewhat of a, you could call me an international person perhaps. But in any case, if you have some ideas, I've got some books myself recently on the topic, but it's very difficult to find accurate information because we have so many books, some of which may have some truth and some of which may not be accurate at all. So in any case, enjoy the video, and I hope that we'll get some comments, show maybe what indeed is the Mayan 6-night cycle of time, starting about mid-November of 2009, enduring until November of 2010, and exactly what that means for the people of Earth. Good books, good references, maybe some solid ideas would be helpful. So that's the purpose of the video today, and at my website, www.omsh.net, where I had posted about this in August of 2007, and now seeing the realities and the accuracy of that post on the About Us page regarding the 5th night Mayan cycle of time and its obvious effects.